The 2018 edition of the Free State Women in Writing Seminar is set to be held this week. Now, this gathering of literary heads in the province is now in its second year and is an effort by local female writers, publishers and booksellers to grow the area's level of literature by sharing, engaging and finding strategic ways of getting more people to adopt reading and writing culture. And to tell us more about this initiative, we joined in studio by its hosts, Charmaine Khwebi and Angie Devi. A very good morning to you, ladies, and welcome.
Good morning.
Now, Angie, I'm going to start with you. Why did you decide to host this particular event, and how have you made sure that this year's event is bigger and better than the previous years?
Angie Devi le Charmaine Khwebi but lotlo buaka women in writing representa bangodi ba fapaneng re kadile re le bararo ke nna ke jaro se ke Charmaine re invite some of the writers. So our main focus is to get more women in writing, publishing their works, and getting more people, I think, a black community in reading and writing.
Yeah.
So we are women in different productions, but August regular more this show, couple event.
Okay, and you decided to tap into writing your work in vernacular. Why did you decide to do that, and how have people been responding to your work?
Angelina Devi ungola ka Sesotho. Ke ngola dibuka tsa Sesotho. Ke re buile hore ho tlo le manyana le ho ngola le bokgoni ba ngola a ngole ka puo e ngwe le ngwe a utlwang hore o tshwanetse a fetise molaetsa ka poetry, short stories, novels ka puo e ngwe le ngwe hobane morero ke hore fela re fihlelle batho ba bangata haholo in black community hore ba le dibuka.
Right.
Ba ye di library ntho ya bohlokwa ke ba ye di library ba le dibuka.
Sure. Now, Charmaine, last year you hosted a very successful seminar. I mean, why was it important for you to embark on a project of this nature?
It was important as a female writer to make sure that our stories are archived, because as women writers, we've got amazing stories. We are mothers, we are caregivers, we are professionals in our different capacities. So it's very important that we come together and we tell those stories, and we make sure that literature produced in Free State, literature produced all over South Africa, the female voice is represented. Because as women, I feel that even in the literary space, our challenges are not the same compared to the male counterparts. Our successes are not the same. So it was very important that we form this united front as female authors, so that I don't work alone as an individual in my corner. True. Rather, if I have one resource as a female author, why don't I meet with Angie? Why I don't meet with Jaros Jafta? Why don't I meet with Jubilee and the other poets that are based there? And we just find out to say, what is our challenges? Can't we just reach one solution as a united front?
That's actually true. We know that, reading levels and reading to understand are very, very low in the country, alarmingly low to say the least. What is it that's being done to eradicate this kind of problem, and is the government being involved in making sure that everyone gets interested in literature?
Yeah, like we are becoming the solution. We've decided to make sure that people are reading and the levels are increased is by us making sure that we read. Like I said, as female authors, we are mothers, most of us, 80% in the collective, we are mothers. So if mothers are empowered to start reading themselves, they'll be able to make sure that they read for their children. And fortunately, in Free State, our library services, they're doing amazing work, reading and they're buying our books to make sure that they're at libraries and people can access as well. So as authors, when we work hand in hand with libraries now, they have amazing toy libraries. They've got infrastructure that is so attractive to the little ones. So if we can make sure that as authors and government, we work together to start children as young as they are, and make sure that the mother also is a reader, the mother owns book, the mother has a library card. That's how we'll make sure that reading will be achieved. And about important thing that Angie raised, it's important that we have books in our languages. True. So that the mother as the caregiver, she's able to interpret and engage with the child in a language that the child understands, and especially in the content. Hence, as the Free State Women in Writing, we are saying we want books written by those women on that day, on the 31st, when we gathered Central University of Technology. Come with your books. Come tell us about your books.
And it should start at home before it gets to the school.
Definitely, because we normally, if we didn't have authors in Bloemfontein, we'll have to get foreign authors. So we have amazing authors. Some of the authors are from Limpopo, some are from Bloemfontein. I'm from Tabanchu. So it's up to us. Let's love local. Let's love our languages. Let's start reading our languages in our homes.
Okay. Now, Angie, talk to us about the details of the event. How can people who are interested be part of it?
Since re qadile re rekisa ditekete e mong le mo di tshwere e mong le mo atemo Jaros Charmaine Pulem Phalole Jane Jubilee Lerato Angelina Divier ba ka re contacta 071 92 33 749.
And then baka le mo Facebook the number is 071 557 3231. The event is happening on the 31st August. We'll be starting from 10 to 3 o'clock. We invite readers, we invite booksellers, we invite publishers, we invite our library services to come and say, let us all have a discussion under one roof as the stakeholders of reading and publishing.
Briefly break down the program for us. How is it looking like?
The program, we've got different speakers. We've got speakers, author who writes for children will be talking to the audience. We've got NGO about getting your books in schools. We've got Jaros to talk about the markets, how to make sure that as a self-published author, if you want to make sure that your books is read in schools, in libraries, and even community around your communities, how do you sell? We've got different speakers on the day. We've got people writing religious poetry to come and say, if you want to write religious poetry, a different genre, what is the steps that you can follow?
All right.
Yeah.
Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Really.
Thank you. Right.
Well, talking to us about their second installment of the Free State Women in Writing Seminar set to take place on the 31st of August is the event's host, Charmaine Mkhwebi and Angie Devi. But now let's say hello to Moshe Wasekhobo. He's got a short poem that he dedicates to all the women of South Africa.
Fika la khalemo tatafala re otle fika la khalemo tatafala re otla ba tshao dima hao fehlong la thuto fehlile tse go ile ntse bo ditjaka ho phetlile misuo tsena ke mano la mmalwa mangolo ba tshaba iteletseng thuto ho ntlafatsa bophelo fika la khalemo tatafala re otle ka le re mosupatsela mosupa ntla ka tleo tau tsemesana ho ya pathaba le epile thataletso tse bahale na tlatsa ho ehlana ka ikupe mahloma fubedu fika la khalemo thatafala re otle majakane phunyang seswa se tswe boladu e tswe ke khalelo ka seswa ka magapha khalemo di filetse bentsa marole majaka bo ka moso ka diatla bolao tsa ba rwetsana ho ata ga bala ditopo ga pa mabitla ha bo mosehle ba bala tšhelete gaute ya batla seatla fika la khalemo thatafala re otle ke sekgobo wa hamoshi